Hey, what's up? Let me put a right angle here. I think this is a good angle. Yeah, amazing. Okay, let's get back into the vlog life, baby. Actually, I stopped vlogging for the last 2-3 days, even though I said I would be daily vlogging. I stopped vlogging the last 2-3 days because it was getting boring. I was mostly just studying and I had no interesting updates. So I thought, why bother you with the boring updates? But yeah, an update right now. Something interesting happened today, which is why I vlogged today. The last 2-3 days, yeah, pretty much just studying. Uh, had a few assignments, had a few quizzes, submitted that. Still one, two are still pending. Will get over by tomorrow latest. So that's that. That's an update. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing the last 2-3 days. Of course, taking breaks here and there, and I started watching face banks. In the breaks, of course. Like whenever I'm taking a break, I watch YouTube. YouTube is the most, you know, even though I have a Netflix account, I still watch a lot of YouTube because I feel like uh, YouTube has a larger diversity of content, even though the quality might not be the best, like as good as Netflix has, of course, because they're spending, millions on the shows. Even though that's the case, YouTube is still much more exciting content for me. I don't know why, it just feels like home for me. I've been watching YouTube for like 5, 6, I would say even like I think 8 years, I would say. So I've been watching that for a long time, and I'm kind of used to the YouTube content, so I don't really. It's just more comfortable. It's just like habit for me to go to YouTube whenever I'm on a break. So that's that. Was watching Face Banks. I loved his content. Never really watched it before. I realized during this whole Logan versus Jake Paul thing, like I was still like a teenage, like 14, 15-year-old. So I used to get very caught up in the distracts, this, that, it's everyday bro memes, trolling on those memes. What is it called? England is my city memes and all that cringy things that teenagers did at the time. I didn't realize and even rice gum and all that stuff. I didn't realize that Facebook was actually uploading like pretty fire content there. I'm sure the people who were older at the time in 2017, 2018 did appreciate that a lot. Me on the other hand, that time I was too engaged in the drama and this and that, so I didn't really pay attention to face banks. And I feel like the new influencer house that they're having right now with Mike Malak was what got me to watching face banks. And I realized the guy is really cool, and I watched some of face banks videos, and that guy is amazing. I really like his vibe, I really like his mentality, and he's pretty inspiring. He made Face Clan along with of course along with Tommy, his business partner. I don't know his full name really. uh, that's what he calls him, Tommy. So him and his business partner, they built out Face Clan in like 2010, 2011. And having something like being the biggest what gaming e-gaming sports team, sports business, is actually a pretty big deal. And Face Clan has such a big cultural hold, and Face Banks has such a big cultural hold. It's impressive to see how you can reach like so many people, and it's crazy. It's mad inspiring. So wanted to update you about that. I really like the content, and if you've not watched Face Banks, you should. uh it's really like lightweight content. You can like, it's entertaining, it's fun to watch. So yeah, I liked it. You should give it a try. Why not? He's not uploading recently. Like, he's only coming on streams, live streams with Mike or Adin Ross, who's an upcoming Twitch gamer. But yeah, his content when he used to upload in 2017, 2018 was fire. So you should check that out. uh, Other than that, oh yeah, the interesting thing that I want to talk about, I think I've taken up like 4.5 minutes already, so that's good. Interesting thing I wanted to talk about was, I shot another podcast today. The name, it's for the Chal Let's Sell in India podcast. I wasn't thinking that I would be uploading one, but I secured one guest, and they really wanted to like shoot the podcast in this week itself. So I secured the deal, and got the podcast shot today itself. So it's like 1.5 hour long podcast, and there are no edits. It was seamless, so that's gonna be fun for the first time. Not editing the podcast, because for the Project Little India podcast with the Indian memes with Karanveer Singh, it had a lot of cuts because both bar Wi-Fi break हुआ, both bar audio video got like stuck and stuff like that. So there were a lot of edits. So I spent like 4 or 5 hours editing like throughout the week. That's why the upload was late. Otherwise, like usually I just upload the same day if there are no edits. So this is going to be exciting. I'll upload this later today. It's, oh, by the way, it's today, it's 30th May, and it's a Sunday, and it's 11 p.m. So it's pretty late at night. I'm about to, like, जो मैं कर रहा था assignment है, quiz है, तो उनके लिए मैं like coding project है. I'll spend some time on that. Spent majority of the day coding and doing projects here and there and quizzes here and there. You know how it is, right? The week like it's only 2 weeks to go for the exam, and the week before exam is like it's a free week, so that like there are no classes at that time. So this is the last week that's starting tomorrow from Monday. So you know how the assignments are on the last week. There are a lot of them pending, and you'll have to submit them before the week gets over. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully by tomorrow or day after latest, like I should get over with all assignments and start studying like full on, you know. Like even with these assignments I'm studying a lot because both sides they revise already, but yeah, after the assignments like are completed, of course I'll get more time to practice and all that, you know, specifically for the exam. So that's that. But yeah, I shot the podcast today. Amazing podcast. There's a lot to learn from there. I interviewed Anshika, that's her name, and she's a PR specialist in a major headphone and speaker company in India right now. The name is Nevi, and you know, she talks about her experience getting into marketing, her experience, you know, how she fell in love with marketing, how she was introduced to the industry, what she's doing right now. She's into influencer marketing, so she even shares some tips about how to do influencer marketing. And especially for every podcast, that's the goal, right? I collect these answers. Every podcast has this goal to understand better and listen to different advices about how to specifically sell in India, because selling in India can be tough because it's very diverse as a market. So she gives some, she sheds some light on that. She gives some tips on that, so that's something to look out for. Of course I'll update you when it goes live. That's another interesting vlog material, so I'll vlog that day and share to you about the podcast being live, and I'll, you know, share the link in the description, all that. But abhi live nahi hai, we just shot it today, so I'll probably like add an intro and outro and just upload it by today, latest tomorrow. So that's what happened interesting today. That's why I vlogged, and yeah, that's that. Yeah, mostly just coding, studying, taking breaks here and there, not focusing too much on the business and all that, just running it, you know, maintaining. Right now it's exam period, you know, so I have to be focused on studying for the exams. I need to score good, you know. So right now it's, and especially like last month, you get just so much more done compared to, you know, the whole semester really. Like of course you're studying throughout, right? You're watching lectures, you're getting quizzes, but वो बात नहीं है जो आप last month में, like, you know, you prepare, you study a lot, you take it more seriously. So that's what's happening right now. So yeah, I'm excited for the exams to get over. In the next 3 weeks it should be over. Exactly 3 weeks from now, like, it should be over. So, and exactly 2 weeks from now the exam period will start. So I have 2 weeks to prepare, like around 15 days. Yeah, and it's like a 7-day exam period, and once that gets over, sweet holidays until like last week of August. So like mid-June से लेके August तक, so like 1.5 month. उस 1.5 month में it's gonna lots gonna happen. My birthday is gonna come up, and every time I have a birthday I have like this sort of like midlife crisis, even though I'm nowhere near midlife, nowhere even near a quarter life. But I don't know why every birthday ever since I hit 18, I mean, how do I really know, right? I just hit 18, so I've never really had a birthday after 18. But I'm already starting to get the feeling of whenever I hit like another birthday, I just go into like like crisis about, oh my god, another year just passed by, what did I really do? Because I feel like all of my childhood I really like thought, okay, 18, yeah, by then I'll be adult, by then I'll have everything sorted out. And the day when I hit 18 last year, I was like, bro, 18 is just basically 17, just 1 year plus 17. Like, it really, like, no magic happens. You're still that 17-year-old you were yesterday. Just that now all of a sudden you're 18. Like nothing different happens unless you do something different about it. So 18, the day I hit 18, I was like, oh god, I hit 18 and I'm still the same guy I was yesterday. Things won't just magically happen. I'll have to do them. Even though everyone knows that, right? Everyone knows that on paper, but you don't realize it until, like, for example, like you feel like, oh, okay, yeah, after college my life will be settled, right? Or, oh, yeah, after like 30, of course I'm gonna get everything settled. Oh yeah, by 35, of course I'll have a family. Like, unless you don't take action on it, it's not gonna happen. Like, you will have to take action on it. You'll have to prioritize things. You'll have to, like, actively, like, achieve that, and only then it's gonna happen. I so it's like I realized at 18, and this time when I hit 19, this crisis will hit again, and hopefully I'll be able to convince myself, no, 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 I'm trying new things. I have forced myself to try different things, forced myself to, do a couple of things at the same time. I forced myself to be a bit more disciplined. So so hopefully that will convince my subconscious crisis. But of course, this crisis is not going to be anywhere as big as 18 one. I was not prepared for that crisis. Before 18, every birthday was magical. Yeah, it's my birthday, yes, let's go party. And not 17 really. 17 I was studying for 12th. But 16 was fine, 15 was great. So those birthdays are great. 17 I was like, yeah, no, I study for my exams. Exams are like 2 months. So that time, so I was any birthday I was at home and stuff. But yeah, 18 hit me hard, bro. 18 hit me hard. Especially COVID didn't help at all, right? Like, if I was traveling, which I was planning to do at the time, मेरा वो break था, school break था after high school before university वाला. So I would have definitely like traveled somewhere. So if you're traveling, those kind of things don't hit that hard. But घर पे बैठे बैठे, celebrating your birthday just at home, watching movies, you're like, bro, like, what am I doing? I'm like, what? Like, do something with yourself, bro. Like, this is not good. This is not healthy. Like, do something like different. Do something that's big. Not just like watch movies and try to deviate from this thought that you're having. So yeah, that's why I kind of hate birthdays. Not hate. I have a love-hate relationship with birthdays. So yeah, it's going to let you know about that. Yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about today. So I'm gonna get back to coding, or I'm gonna get back to. I feel like I want to watch like 5-10 minutes, just like relax, have a break. Give this videos for like 13 minutes, right? Probably like 16-17 minutes total, like 20 minutes की break में रहता हूँ कभी when I'm like stressed out. So 20 minutes में भी हैं 7-8 minutes, so I'll watch like a video on YouTube or something, and yeah, I'll just relax for a while and then get back to coding. It's a lot of coding. It's a lot of like reflection writing, that kind of stuff. So I'll get back to that, and I probably should. And yeah, that's about it. So be on the lookout for the new podcast on Chal Let's Sell in India. This is going to be the first podcast it's going to be the first episode for that podcast. So that's definitely exciting. Like I said, I had a guest before that, but he quit in the middle because he had some personal issues and all that. I mean, like, not personal issues. I mean, like, he had some like urgencies that he had to take care of at the time. So he told me what it was, but of course I don't want to tell this publicly, right? I feel like I've addressed this before as well, but so we had like that like half cooked episode, but we'll get back to that once he's like more comfortable. Yeah, so this is the first podcast, and I'm very excited about this. This first podcast doesn't mean I'm gonna upload again for the second one, because it's kind of tough to find these guests. If I do, of course I will shoot just like I did right now. But Project Little India, you should be expecting like a weekly routine. But for Chal Let's Sell in India podcast, not as much. Like I told you in a previous vlog, this is not something I'm like fully like being very disciplined about, because right now so many businesses are closed, so many businesses are very busy because of this whole COVID situation. They're very in stress right now, so it's hard to find these kind of people. But yeah, you should be expecting like once a month, like twice a month kind of upload for this Let's Sell in India, and 2-3 times for Project Little India in a month. So that should be the rough routine. Of course, it's gonna be like a low output because I'm doing 2 podcasts at once, so don't expect too much. And I have other things on the plate as well. But yeah, like I'm doing this to build a community. I'm doing this to have fun, to learn myself as well, to grow as a person and learn from some experiences, network better. So I'm doing this for that. This is not something I'm putting too much pressure on myself. This is something I'm doing in my free time, for my fun time, So yeah, I think that's about it. I'll wrap it up now. Again, work from home, stay at home. India में भी बहुत COVID फैल रखा है. It's getting way better. I've heard कि cases have cut down to half a day. जो पहले 4.5 lakh था, अब वो less than 2 lakhs हो रहा है. So that's great news. But still, that doesn't mean you can just go out irresponsibly. If you have something urgent come up, of course, and you can't avoid it, then you have to. But please wear your maskers. But try your best to stay at home, work from home, and yeah, that's about it. I'll tune in next time when the podcast goes live. So I'll shoot a vlog that day. Until then, it's probably just assignments. I'm probably just starting, so there's nothing interesting anyway. So alright. Oh yeah. Just one last thing to add. I saw in the last vlog some people had like hashtag release the uncensored version. Guys, I'm sorry, I deleted the video right after, even from my recently deleted folder, so it's gone forever. And there is no way I'm replicating that anger towards Australian travel ban again. I'm just not gonna be able to replicate that anger anymore. And yeah, and I guess it's kind of good that it is completely deleted, because I would have kind of been ashamed if I did release that video anyway. It's not something good. It's not, and it's not the kind of brand or vibe that I want to put out there for my vlogs. It's kind of toxic. I don't like it. I want everything to be positive here, or at least I'll try to make things positive, try to make things fun and interesting. I know the vlogs right now are not very crispy, are not very like boom 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 kind of vlogs like Facebank says. Of course, because he has an editor. I don't have an editor. But if these vlogs end up becoming something big, why not? Like I will get an editor, and he'll sort these things out. He'll get them better edited. He'll get an intro and stuff like that. And I might even like shoot myself doing activities and stuff, and not just like a talk show like this. Unless you like a talk show, then why not? But I don't think too many people care too much about what I do in a day. So if you want to have things more exciting, like I got to like see a better output of my videos. Right now I'm barely getting any views. So if it hits like a couple thousand views or stuff like that, then I might even think about getting an editor or editing it myself. But right now it's not something serious. I just do it for fun. I just do it for keeping this on record. Like I'm sure like first 100 vlogs of mine are gonna be terrible, and I'm probably gonna private them at some point later, because it's probably too cringy. It's probably something I don't want to have it out there. It's probably something I don't mind it being out there, but it's probably something I don't want to necessarily have on my channel. I want to have it more professional or whatever. So mostly these vlogs might be like completely like privated after like 2-3 years if things get bigger. But yeah, if I'm still comfortable with these vlogs 3 years later and it's not too cringy, then might as well have it. So alright, I think that's it. I'm not gonna take up more time. Oh sorry, 20 minutes. God damn it. Okay, fine. Bye bye. Take care. See ya.